Oh, it's live. Alright, so, live, waiting for Sam. Because someone didn't get up until like 10 minutes ago. Anyway. Anywho, while we're waiting on Sam, how's it going? It's Tuesday, and today we're going to be talking about Pure 21 and Pure Romance's wellness diet plan. It's probably not for me, but Sam can share more about her experiences with it so far. Um, Damn it, Max. Ah. Alright, I was going to snap Sam and say, yo, we're up, but my cat won't leave me the fuck alone. There, I just snapped Chris's. What's up? How's it going, Chris? I am snapping Sam. Let's see if she actually joins. She was making her breakfast shake, whatever it is. Oh, breakfast smoothie. See here, KDC would love this thing or this diet. So, how's it going, Neo? And Max. Neo says hi. You pain in the ass. Well, she didn't add the pain in the ass part. I did. Okay, I can't put my hand anywhere. Please. We're waiting on Sam. I guess I can love her. Anyway, so I don't know too much about the Pure 21 diet thing. That's why we're waiting on Sam. But I guess I can go first with how my week has gone. The last end of my week, last week kind of just went to crap. And I decided to get serious with everything starting Sunday, and I hit almost 15,000 steps on Sunday. I did 13,000 yesterday, and today I'm on track to do it again. And a big part of what's helping me with this is that I have a lot of stuff on my plate, and so what I'll do is I'll do my block of time for the blog or the video or whatever I'm doing, and then I'll go for a 15-minute walk in the backyard, and I gotta take a picture and Instagram it, because you can see a little trek through my backyard of where I walk. So Sam's Discord's having issues. Well, that happens. So I have a track in my backyard that's pretty pronounced at the moment because we've had a lot of rain lately, and so there's like a lot of weed coverage. I started mowing it, but now my battery died, so I have to go buy a new battery. But it's pretty pronounced. So I work on my my little track here for about 15 minutes, listen to 4 songs. And after those 4 songs, I come back in and get back to work on the next project. And so far, that's been working out really well for me. It's helped me not only be productive and get more shit done, but I also get my steps in. So that's ideally what I was aiming for the past 3 years. Coming up with a good plan of action, something that I can follow, where I can get the blogs done, the videos done, the Grain Geeks work done. My new client stuff will be coming out next week. So I've got a lot on my plate, but if I maintain my schedule of how I have it planned out in Asana, go figure, everything works great. Oh, and there's Sam, but there's no Sam volume. Yeah, not hearing you.
How about now?
There you go. I heard you when you flipped it up, so I think you jumped on too fast for the headset to pull the microphone.
It happens a lot.
You sound tired.
Just a little. I look fucking tired. I'm gonna use
Alright,
I'm gonna use my camera as a mirror real quick.
nice.
Okay.
Chris says, despite all the red, I'm glad you didn't say screw it and scrap the spreadsheet and start over. Ups and downs are all part of the process. I think it's more valuable to include the dark data. Yeah, that's what I'm like, really hard not to. And then it's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm almost done with it. I might as well see it all the way through. And so the next, I think, 7 weeks left on the spreadsheet are all going to be filling in all the information. Mostly because I do want to reach my, or at least close to my goal weight by my birthday. And Mom was curious as to whether I was coming down because Grandma's going to be there, and it'll be the last time we see Grandma in Utah
Oh.
because she's moving out to stay with Aunt Pat.
Well, she did move out. which means
Well,
she's
yeah,
coming to
but
visit.
no, she's bringing grandma for her last doctor's appointment here in Utah, or
Oh,
not here, but
well, yeah.
in Utah, and then they'll be there from the 21st through the 25th, and I would love to swing it if I could stay that entire those 4 days, but I don't know if I have enough money to do that because I can work from anywhere. I just need to be able to afford a hotel room for 4 days. I'm trying to drink my coffee. But anyway, so I did fill up a bunch of red, and to get the numbers caught up, I don't know if anybody's seen my spreadsheet as of this morning, but I added how much I've done, and if I hit over 13,000 steps, I lose a pound and a half every day. So that was just the past 2 days. So I'm going to try it again today and see if the trend continues, which I'm sure it'll level off. But at this point, I should get pretty close to my goal before my birthday in 7 weeks, which means I'll have an even cooler article because I've lost 30 pounds in just over a month, or just under 2 months.
Awesome.
Technical difficulty. There's one. Technical difficulties has always.
Was always my favorite thing. Jeez.
I don't know why it takes me 2 hours to do a 5-minute video.
And be sure to keep the 12-week spreadsheet on the blog somewhere for reference later on, maybe maybe in a summary blog post or something.
Yeah, I was thinking about leaving it on a page and just do a page of the different spreadsheets because you can embed pretty much anything in WordPress. And so I was thinking about leaving that and then have like a chronological order because I would like to do another 12-week challenge, but this time, because I'll hit my goal weight by then, this time to see maybe focus it more on weight lifting and see how much I can increase in 12 weeks as a percentage of weight lifted. I don't want to be like a buff Hulk monster, but I don't know. I was looking in the mirror today. I'm like, holy shit. I don't know. You can see my boobies. I'm like, still a little bit of flab there, but ooh.
Really, really quick, my smoothie's not nearly as gross as I thought it was going to be.
Oh, you made it with coffee.
Yeah. Thought it was going to be gross, but I didn't care.
So anyway, that's how my week has gone. I'm turning up the heat this week. I'm actually feeling really good about it. Uh, I'm if I can keep everything in the green consistently, like I lost 1.3 or 1.4 pounds on Monday, and then this morning I was 1.4 pounds down. And I did keep the carbs under 200, amazingly. I had cookies yesterday,
Awesome.
and I was still able to keep it low. So anyway, now it's Sam's turn, which will lead into her diet. Miss, I'm never going to bitch about it again.
Right?
So how has your Pure 21 experience gone?
Okay, so all last week I was pissed. I hate this fucking diet. Miserable. And I've realized that
Yeah,
more of that has to do with me not doing exactly what I'm supposed to do
yeah, like
because
that
I'm
one day
fucking
where
busy.
you didn't eat until like well after lunch, and then you were all kind of lethargic and pissy. I'm like, well, that's what happens when you don't fucking have breakfast. You were supposed to eat like 4 times before that.
Yeah. Well, okay, so all last week, like I don't know that I would do it again, and I was going through TikTok and I looked up Pure 21 on TikTok, and there's a ton of people actually who have had really good luck with it. But after talking with Ashley, I think my real problem is I need a diet that is either very specific and like this is exactly what you can have, this is exactly what you need to do, and really completely laid out for me.
Yeah.
Or something like keto that's like, okay, here's the vague rules, everything else fits in. This one, reading through the book, it's like, okay, these are the foods that you can't have. Oh, these are the foods you can. Oh, but wait, there's a whole nother list. Oh, but you can do this too if this doesn't work. And it's kind of vague for me.
Mhm.
Lots of people, and I think part of that is I don't interact with the Facebook group. I don't like, they have so much support and I don't utilize it. Okay, because they have a Facebook group, they have a blog, they have everybody on TikTok, there's this huge community that's doing the Pure 21, and they talk about how, and I'm supposed to be getting daily emails, but I don't think I have. But they talk about how they're here to support and there's more recipe ideas, and the book has some recipe ideas. It's just crap that I don't eat.
Here's how you lose weight. I don't want to eat that though.
Well, okay, tofu tacos and pineapple
Ew.
salad. Yeah. Mm-mm.
No. Yeah.
I might actually try
My
this
sources
one.
say no.
Tangy taco skillet and cauliflower rice.
Well, we kind of almost do that anyway with that that teriyaki bowl that you make.
Yeah. So I mean,
So it sounds like a lot of it can like walk right into keto.
that's kind of what I'm going for with it. And then I'm bad about remembering to take pills. That's the
Yeah.
other bad thing
Oh
about this.
yeah, because it
So
came with supplements.
I have to take the multivitamin, 2 of them, every morning with breakfast. And then I'm on week 2. Okay. So then I have to take one digestive enzyme with breakfast, lunch, and dinner, essentially. And I'm supposed to eat 5 times.
Who the fuck has time for that?
And then, now that I'm on week 2, I'm taking this Pure Start one. That's the one that I told you guys that I read the warning about. That says, maybe take 1, maybe take 2, because it's probably going to make you shit yourself. And I was like, okay.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Alyssa,
Don't make any fucking plans.
right? Alyssa's like, I think I'm just going to take 1 tonight and 1 tomorrow night just to see how it affects me, just to see what's going on. I was like, fuck it, I'm taking the 2. Let's see how this goes. So,
see you guys next Tuesday.
all right. So my struggle last week again was more me than necessarily the diet. When I've like really looked back on my week, I was stupid ass busy and I forget to eat 5 times.
Yeah.
I very rarely actually eat breakfast. I'm not a breakfast person. I made a smoothie with fucking coffee this morning because my life consists of, typically, like when I do keto, I get up, I make myself some coffee or buy myself some coffee, either one, dump a Fairlife protein shake in it, and some heavy cream. That's fucking breakfast.
Yeah, that's nutritious.
It's not nutritious. The Fairlife protein shake bumps it up.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
I can't eat breakfast. I'm not hungry in the mornings. It makes me nauseous sometimes to eat breakfast in the morning. So I have been trying to do all sorts of just creative things. Like today, my smoothie. Let me tell you about my smoothie today.
Well, I wanted to hear about your weight loss for last week.
I will get to that, but I'm going to tell you about my smoothie.
Okay. All right. Tell us about your damn smoothie.
I'm like, okay, what can I put in this real quick? Because I got to do this show because Mike woke me up like 20 minutes ago.
Are we doing this?
I put a banana. So I was like, okay, yeah, I need to get rid of these bananas. And then I was like, fuck it. I took some of Mike's blueberry coffee. Sorry, I took a blueberry coffee.
I don't have blueberry coffee.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
It's next to the banana one.
No. That would be my chocolate protein vitamin coffee. That's expensive.
No, it's the Green Mountain one. There's still some up there.
Shouldn't have been.
There is.
I swear I threw that box away.
Nope. That's what I pulled it from, was the Green Mountain
That's
blueberry coffee. And it smelled like blueberry coffee when I brewed it.
Oh, and on that, I would have had that this morning.
So, and then I threw a bunch of blueberries in there because I was like, oh shit, I need to eat these. Threw those in there. I was like, it's blueberry coffee with some sugar-free almond milk. And I got some Nut Pod creamer stuff that's vanilla. Put a little bit of that in there. And then put a scoop of vanilla protein shake. blended that all up, and I was like, oh, I need something cold in that. So I went and got some of my dragon fruit because it's pretty flavorless, but it was frozen, and threw it in there because we had no ice cubes. You had an empty ice cube tray in your fucking freezer.
Don't bitch at me. I
I
never
bitched
use
at
the
your
ice
child.
cubes. I say they're the ones who go through it.
Blended the shit out of all that and went, well, we'll try it. It's actually not bad.
Wow.
It's not bad.
So every fruit under the sun.
A little bit.
Might as well add some vodka to it and call it jungle juice.
That would have been awesome, but I have to work.
First thing in the morning. I'll make it up with vodka.
And I'm not allowed to drink on this diet at all. No alcohol.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, back to last week. I struggled with the whole eating 5 times a day. And it doesn't say what to eat 5 times a day. Okay? It just says small meals, but have some bigger meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner type thing. So is it like when I did Lean for Life and I needed like a protein for small snacks? Do I have fruit for small? Like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to be eating. So I've been trying to do like a fruit and maybe like a small protein or something like that for my small meals. But I forget because I get up and I have breakfast. Like now it's 11 o'clock. I'm going to finish this smoothie before we're done. And then it's lunchtime. And I'm like, oh fuck, I'm not hungry for lunch. What the fuck am I supposed to do? So I'll take my lunch to work. Well, then we've been slammed at work, so I don't get to eat my lunch until 6 p.m. And then I was like, I haven't eaten anything except a handful of almonds that I shoved down my throat real quick because I was starting to get ready to kill people. I'm hating life. I hate this shit, this bullshit. And then I was like, well, that's on me. It's completely on me because I don't plan properly and eat properly, but it's something we've talked about before. So I'm all pissed. Then I stepped on the scale yesterday. I was like, well, okay, maybe I'm less pissed. Because,
I'll never complain about this diet again.
because when I stepped on the scale on the Sunday before, I was really, 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 really angry with myself. And I didn't tell anybody how much I weighed because I was embarrassed, honestly. And I'm never embarrassed to share my weight. I'll be like, oh, I'm such a fat ass, this is how much I weigh. When I stepped on the scale, I was so disappointed in myself and so embarrassed. It said 400 fucking pounds. Do you know how long it's been since I was at 400 fucking pounds?
It's been a day.
Oh my goodness, it's been like 3 fucking years since I hit that high. So like when I stepped on the scale to start this, I was like almost in tears and I was embarrassed. And I'm like, I'm just going to tell everybody it was a lot. I'm like, I was really upset. And so when I stepped on the scale on yesterday, I'm thinking, we'll see how I do, you know. I feel like I've lost it. I stepped on the scale and I was back down to 380. Shit, what was it? 9? Let's see. 387.0.
I was going to say 13 minus 400, Sam.
I can't do math. I can't do math normally. I can't do
numbers.
Yeah.
It's too smart for you?
Yes, it sure as fuck is. Especially when I just woke up. So, I was so excited. I was like, oh my goodness, that is amazing.
Yeah.
So, I'm like, okay, I'll stop bitching. I will power through this, and we'll see how this goes. And now, I think that this... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, what do you think caused you to go up to 400 so bad? Or so quick, I should say.
A lot of fast food. A lot of not keeping track of what I'm eating. What?
I was going to say coffees.
No, because I still get the sugar-free. I still get the... No, it's a lot of eating out and not paying attention to what I'm eating out. Because
Pizza
I can eat
Hut,
out.
Taco Bell.
Yeah. And eating excess when I go there. So, like going to Olive Garden and sitting down and instead of only eating half my whatever I order, because typically it's chicken Alfredo because I'm a basic bitch. And I used to just take like half and eat maybe one breadstick and half the meal, I'd sit down, eat 4 breadsticks, all my fucking soup, because I like the gnocchi soup, all my soup, and all my Alfredo. That's more calories than any person needs in a day and a half, let alone for lunch. And then I'd go out to dinner and do almost the same thing again. And I was eating so much fucking food and
Yeah.
feeling like shit every time I do it.
That macaroni and cheese thing that you had probably didn't help at all.
Hey, I looked that up. It wasn't as bad in calories as I thought it was. But
I bet it's still twice as high as I normally eat at lunch, though.
it's twice as high as what I was eating at lunch. And that's the thing, is instead of sticking, normally when I get off keto and I am being bad, I'm still keeping my calories at about 2,000. So I don't typically put on very much weight.
Yeah.
But this last time, I just went crazy.
Went for the gold.
I was eating like we were eating back when I was 350 fucking pounds or 450 fucking pounds.
Man.
And it was more food that I can physically eat, but I was doing it. Like, I don't even fucking know what was wrong with me. But that's why I put back on all that weight and so quickly. Because I just, like, went for it.
See, and even like, so like Saturday, I decided, was it this Saturday where the only thing I ate was donuts and ice cream? Or no, that was the Saturday before, right?
Yeah, Saturday before.
See, the Saturday before that's all I ate all day was donuts, ice cream, and 2 slices of pizza. Now I had a lot of donuts and a lot of ice cream, but I still have a hard time even eating close to what I used to eat. So I don't know how the hell you were able to pack it away.
I don't
Because
either.
I start feeling bloated, sick to my stomach.
Well, I
There's no
was.
way in
That's the
hell.
whole thing, is I was feeling bloated and sick to my stomach, and I just fucking powered through. I was like, whatever.
Yeah, all right. But I've never gained that much over time. But I'm also more physically active than you are. Even when
Well,
I'm being bad, I still go to the gym. I still walk around the backyard.
that's
So
the thing, and I put on that weight, so then it made it harder to move. So then my knees and my feet and my hips were hurting so much worse that I couldn't figure out why, but I was afraid to step on the scale. And that's not
I
true.
can't
I
figure out
knew.
why, but I don't want the answer.
Well, and I knew why. I knew that I'd put on weight. I didn't realize how much I'd put on. That's what really got me,
Tip the
because I put
scales
it,
for you.
well, I put it on differently too than I ever have before. Normally, I carry my weight like all over my body. It just kind of evenly distributes when I put on weight. This time, I put it all on in my stomach. Like, so I have this belly that I've never had before. Like, all my weight went to all that weight I put back on is all in this, like, pooch on my stomach that I've never had. Like, I button my pants and it hangs over because my pant size never changed. I can still wear all my same clothes. They're only a little bit tighter, so I thought, oh shit, I probably put back on like 10.
5, yeah.
Yeah. But it's because it's all like right here in my stomach. I was bitching to Mike about that, and Mike's like, "Welcome to your 40s," and I'm like, "Fuck off."
That's how life goes. But yeah.
So doing this, I just need to. This week, the food that I get to eat doesn't change. I just need to do better with making sure I'm taking the time to eat and taking enough snacks. And for
Yeah.
example, last night, I ate lunch. Oh, I made that really good broccoli
Oh yeah,
sauce
that
spaghetti
was
stuff.
that was impressive. That was
I
that
ate
we'll have
that.
to have later on.
Yeah,
That was good.
I ate that at like 12.
Yeah, I was gonna say because my chicken was cooking when you made yours.
I got to work and did not get to eat dinner or anything else. Anything else. I got to drink water until 9:30 at night. I did not get a break. I did not get shit last night. I mean, I got paid
Yeah.
for my lunch, so I got half an hour of overtime, and then I did get to sit down while everybody else was like working their ass off. So I mean, there is that. But I just need to make sure that I'm taking for my snack at work something that I can eat real quick, that I can keep in my bag and eat real quick. I just am not sure what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least when you're done with this, then you know you can take the Kirkland nut snacks with you,
Mhm.
or we have like a shit ton of almonds up there. But if you don't hurry, I'm gonna wipe out um,
That almond mix.
that almond mix. Yeah, that is good.
That's the thing is like Alyssa and I were talking about. She's like, it's gonna be so easy to go to keto after this,
Yeah,
and I'm
should be.
like, I'm actually looking forward to going to keto after this. It's gonna be such an easy transition. I don't feel like, oh my goodness, I can eat so much. I can do so like there's so many more choices,
Hallelujah. I bet you the first time anybody looked at keto like that.
right?
Look at all the cool stuff I can have. Woohoo! Do you know
Because
how much? Can you imagine how much weight you would have lost this past week if you would have regularly gone to the gym as well?
I know,
God,
and I had planned
that'd
to,
be impressive.
but I've been so
Yeah,
damn tired this
we've
week.
already just. I don't know if it was on Crossing Colorado or Rider Sanctuary, but like I say in all my other content, planning is a far cry from doing.
Very true.
You can have all the best plans in the world, but if you don't have any follow through, then it doesn't fucking matter. It just becomes a dream.
Mhm.
I go to the gym every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, except for I think last Friday couldn't because I'm like backed up. Tomorrow's going to be a pain in the ass to get some time in as well, but like it's getting my life is getting more chaotic thanks to my clients.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I can keep juggling, especially after this morning. I'll have to talk to you about it later, but
Yeah.
it's they're pushing the envelope. So I'm gonna have to probably start thinking about cutting some things down.
Mm.
But I still make time to, well, thanks to the breaks I've been taking and going to the gym, like cat fight.
Yeah.
Um, as long as I maintain going to the gym every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm fine. I think. I make sure I take my walking breaks.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay. My big thing is I've been trying so hard to make sure I get my steps, but I haven't been because every time I'm like, oh, I need to make sure I get my steps, they put me someplace like baggage where all I do is sit the entire night, and I'm like, yep, not getting any steps today.
Walk in place. I walked back and forth so I could hit my 13,000 steps last night.
Yeah.
I walked back and forth across the house like 7 or 8 times because I was like 500 steps away, and I didn't want to put my shoes and socks on to go walk at 9:30 at night. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what? Just walk back and forth. So Airbeth's all in the kitchen trying to do her thing or make something, and I'm walking back and forth, and she's in my way. But I hit my 13,000 steps, so that's all I cared about. But I tried jogging in place, which got my heart rate up to like 100.
Yeah. That's
But
the
then things started bouncing around, and I didn't like that, so I just stopped.
that's the other thing. I was looking at my Fitbit. I normally have a ton of active minutes. I have 20 for our bingo.
Rookie.
And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? And then I'm like thinking, nothing. I'm doing nothing. Uh,
Yeah. Well, it's like every day. Like, okay, so like I can't remember when I did the bingo thing. I think I do it in the mornings. But right now, if I go to bingo, I am sitting at 137 active minutes, and I've already used up half my minutes.
yeah, see, I have,
I am always active, which is probably why I don't gain as much weight um, during the times that I'm bad,
yeah,
because I do wind up burning a lot of it off.
Okay, so I want to do. Do you think a week is enough to play with the creamy?
For what?
To talk about it next week.
Oh, um, well, it takes 24 hours per. So by then we could have made 6 ice creams out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
And I have to be pretty strict about what I can have, so I can't make the cool keto ones.
I'm gonna make the. See, I bought a can of extra cherry
Hold on.
fruit
Back up.
latte.
Let's talk about what we bought.
Oh, all
Okay.
right. Go ahead.
So,
What'd you get? What's a creamy?
I got a Ninja Creamy. It makes my
Don't Google
giggle.
it.
You can Google it. It actually, because it's such a trending thing, it comes up properly, not what you'd think.
I just get this
I
vision of.
know. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, looks like we're having issues on the stream. At
Are
least I
we?
am. It's buffering for me.
Thank you, babe.
Is it buffering for you?
No, it's working just fine.
Oh. I wonder if that's a hint that. Okay, now it's working. Whatever.
Okay.
I don't care. Fuck you, YouTube. Anyway.
Anyway,
I just get this envision of like someone doing nasty stuff in the dark.
oh, see, I get a vision of a ninja, like, and
Ninja splat.
yeah, yep, that's. Anyway,
Mortal Kombat.
if you don't,
Finisher.
if you don't know what it is,
Go ahead.
it is basically like an ice cream maker. You mix like almost anything you want, put it in the freezer for 24 hours, and it's supposed to blend it up and make it into ice cream sorbet type thing. And I'm pretty excited about it because I've watched a ton of videos and read a ton of reviews and all this. And Alyssa's made quite a few already because she's had hers for almost a week now. Because that bitch bought hers in the store and I ordered mine and it took a week to get. I ordered mine the night before she bought hers, and she's had hers for a week and she's made all sorts of fun things.
There's something to be said about actually walking into a store and buying shit.
Yeah. So the first thing that I'm gonna make is I bought a can of pineapple that fits in with my Pure 21, and apparently all I have to do is dump the can of pineapple in the container and freeze it for 24 hours, and then put it in there, and it makes like a pineapple sorbet that I can eat while doing this diet. My thought on this is, oh my goodness, if I could make keto ice cream that I could eat every fucking night, because we've discussed this before, we have ice cream issues.
Yeah.
That would help me stay on keto. And I
Yeah.
literally would make it every night.
I'm pretty excited. The sad part that I can see is that everybody wants to use it, and so everybody's gonna have to like wait a turn. And
Yeah.
since it takes 24 hours to freeze shit in that thing to make it, so
Well,
we have to draw straws.
That's why I said I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna order 2 more containers.
Oh, containers.
Yeah, not the creamies. 2 more of the containers.
Have a whole line of creamies. Oh, that'd be so fun. Like if I ever get my warehouse, we can have like 5 set up at once.
Right. But I wanted to talk about the things that we could make and if it's worth it. But I don't know that we might have to wait 2 weeks to do that.
Why is that?
Well, just so I could do some of the keto ones and stuff like that, because I have all of this week and all of next week of
Why?
doing this diet.
I'm not on your fucking diet. I can make whatever the hell I want.
Well, I know you can, but we'll see. We'll see how many we make if we wanted to talk
But
about
it's
the next week.
mine. I want to do the review.
No, we'll do a review on the website. I was just talking about it on here and how it could be beneficial to.
Well, we still could. I highly doubt Araba's going to want any keto ice cream. She'll probably want to make her own.
Yeah.
I would love to make chocolate peanut butter. I'm still trying to come up with a good recipe for that.
Yeah.
I really can't wait to try my. Let's see. So I bought an extra cherry fruit medley and a can of dark cherries and syrup. So I would love to try the cherry one.
Yeah. I want to put
That's
my
gonna be my first.
here's what I'm gonna do. I came up with this recipe. You ready? I'm gonna share with everybody. I have a jar of moonshine chocolate covered cherries in the freezer that have been there for a while. I want to put those with
Oh yeah,
probably
I still
some
have the
vanilla.
blueberries. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Just probably some vanilla base. And then it'd be like cherry vanilla ice cream, but it'd be moonshine cherries.
Kind of like the ice creams we get from Daveco.
Yeah, and
The alcoholic ice creams.
yeah, I need some alcoholic ice cream in my life. I was like, yes, I'm trying it. One of the TikToks that Alyssa sent me, people make margaritas
Yeah,
in it. I was
cool.
like, that's awesome. But so that's what I want to talk about next week, which is not a topic
We're
for
gonna,
today.
we're gonna do it with Fireball.
Uh-huh.
Do they make a um, cinnamon toast crunch ice cream?
Yeah.
I'll throw some Fireball in that.
Mm-hmm.
The best of both worlds for me.
Right?
But anyway, so I
Anyway,
think we can probably do the creamy for next week.
cool. And maybe not necessarily just the creamy, but products that help us, like maybe kitchen gadgets that help us keep on track, because we have a few that we could talk about, actually.
Wow, all three of them are ninjas. Now that I think about it. My air fryer, the blender, and the creamy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got the only blender on a block that can puree a brick.
It could not.
I bet it could. Thing is mean.
Yeah, it
I
is.
like so far. I really like Ninja products, especially that blender sees a lot of fucking use.
Yeah, it does.
It's a trooper.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, everybody's fed everything through it. Everybody has fed everything through it.
Yeah, she uses it a lot, which is why I
Yeah,
had to
she was
get her to
gonna-
help me today.
She was all complaining that she can't have pasta because her jaw hurts because she had her wisdom teeth pulled. I said, just throw it in the blender. Turn their shake.
Gross.
Ew. I'm like, why? That's still better than how it comes out.
Oh, you're awful.
What? It should taste the same. Just
But
because it's not solid, she likes to suck on the noodles.
back to the Pure 21, our actual topic. So the other issue I have with it, first of all, is I need to be making sure I'm drinking enough water. It says especially this week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You have a problem drinking enough water as it is. And I don't get it because you used to drink way more water than I do. Nowadays, I am like way beyond your water intake.
I forget to drink while I'm here at the house. Like, I'll drink my coffee or whatever I have in the morning. And I've been trying really hard to make sure I fill up this water bottle. Airbeth just filled it up for me.
Yeah.
And I try and get this finished by the time I leave for work. Well, then I get busy at work and I don't get a chance to I'll fill my water bottle up when I get there, which is a 40-ounce water bottle.
Yeah.
So I'll drink that. And then I get busy and I don't have an opportunity to go fill up my water bottle again until it's almost time to go home. So then I'll fill it up and I'll try and drink it, but then I drink like 3 or 4 drinks out of it and I forget. Let's see.
Weird.
Neo says,
Yep.
I took my lentils and made flour out of it. Made some seasoned lentil flatbread. Hmm.
Water intake is 64 ounces minimum. Going to the bathroom a lot, but it has helped me getting back on track.
Yeah.
See, I drink, on any given day, I drink 2 of these, minimum. Normally I'll have one when I go to the gym or when I play the Xbox. I'll drink pretty much the entire thing. By lunch, I switch from coffee to drinking water, so I'll drink another one of these. And then by dinner, Sometimes I'll have a third one, so that'll be 48, yeah, 64, 62 ounces. So 72 ounces. Never mind. Yeah. That's not including the sheer amount of coffee that I drink.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm definitely going to the bathroom all the time. Um, I had a lentil soup once that I bought from the girls that
Oh, fuck off.
somebody threw away the next day. Neil says, in the Ninja blender, I put the lentils in. Homemade protein bread.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's pretty
cool.
cool.
See, when we did Lean for Life back in the day, we had a recipe for peanut butter chocolate bars, or peanut butter bars.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
remember how to make those? Remember that?
I do. I bet I have the
We made them with the protein
with
powder
the
from
protein.
Max Muscle
Yeah.
because those were pretty good.
We also
I
used to
wouldn't
make
mind
that
having.
cheesecake. That protein cheesecake that I used to make on Lean for Life. You know what? I bet somewhere at my house in Sterling, I have the recipes for those because they were in the recipe books and stuff.
Yeah, found the recipe for my blueberry wine. I gotta set that up.
Yeah.
Blueberry wine for birthday. Woot. Anywho, so yeah. So is this Pure 21 something that you think you can maintain for longer than 3 weeks?
Um,
Fuck no.
I don't think I don't think it's something I can maintain.
I don't think it's from the sound of it. Doesn't sound like it's anything anybody can maintain. So like the way I think of it is, if you can't see yourself doing it in 10 years, there's a good chance you're not going to do it.
Now, in all actuality, there are a lot of people aside from the supplements because you're not supposed to continue taking the supplements. You only do those because the supplements are more like a cleanse. But when I was watching, and because there's a bunch of people there's that have continued on with like the week 3 where you get a bunch more stuff and the amount you eat, and it talks about things like in the book. I've said like a lot. Um
Like, oh my
of
god.
maintaining and how to continue on with the skills you learned and the stuff you eat and everything like that. And there's quite a few people on the Facebook page on the everything that have really continued and continue to lose weight, and they're probably way more organized people than I am.
Yeah, probably. A lot of people are.
Most people are, honestly. I am kind of chaos, and
Mostly.
I need something that fits my
They only come
chaos.
out at night. Mostly.
I need something that fits my chaos, which is one of the reasons I think keto works best for me.
Yeah.
Because I could run to a store and get myself anything when I'm doing keto without having to think
I
about
think
it. I know what I can grab, what I can eat. I can go to restaurants, I can go everything. And um doing this, I've really struggled to know where, if I'm out running around, where could I stop and get something to eat that would fit in with this? Where would I?
See, I think a big part of that though is because of the sheer popularity of keto.
Yeah.
So everybody, the health and fitness industry makes billions. In fact, if you watch my video tomorrow on Rider Sanctuary, I'm going to show the difference between the niches and how much you make just in ads from each
Yeah.
one. And the health and fitness industry makes twice as much as anything else that I do. And I think that's part of it, is that once the diet gains traction, everybody jumps on the bandwagon to create a keto version of that product because they can make bank.
Yep. So Chris says I could see Pure 21 being something you do multiple times but not continuously. It sounds complicated. So the first time is more a 3-week trial, just learning to put it into practice. Second time around would be easier, I bet. So part of the thing is it's not just like a diet and a change. It's also a cleanse for that's why it's the 2 reasons it's the Pure 21 I've learned because I actually have been doing my reading is because it takes 21 days to create a habit. So they do the 21 days of learning how to eat healthier and getting in the habit of being healthier and having cleaner eating is the whole premise behind it. But again, with the multivitamins and the daily, it's also doing a cleanse. So you're supposed to do it for 21 days and then not actually do the really strict Pure 21 for at least another 8 weeks. But my other problem with it is it was really damn expensive.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of freaking
Well,
money for it.
that's what I just said, huh? The health and
Yep.
fitness industry makes bank.
I think I spent close to $200.
Yeah, for something that probably costed them maybe $5 to put together total.
Right?
Like, if you watch some of the videos that I watch on YouTube, it shows how easy it is to make like protein drinks and energy drinks and shit like that. And you can essentially buy the same chemicals to put into those
Oh,
off of
Alyssa,
fucking Amazon.
yeah, Alyssa and I do it. We make our own. That's what we
Yeah.
call it, burnt ass powder, because it tastes a little bit like burnt ass. We've learned how to make it better where it doesn't taste like that, but we still call it burnt ass powder, which real quick, Alyssa was like, okay, I think I need to go back to taking it. And she messaged me. She's like, okay, I need to find out a way that I can take ash powder and well, and I knew exactly, so I commented back and Arabeth had been reading over my shoulder. She's like, you're not going to say anything about the ass powder, Mom? And I was like, no, 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 I know what it is. And what it is it's a lot of electrolytes and the different stuff. And one of them, I think it's like the BBCA or something like that is what has the yucky bitter taste, but again
Yeah.
we've learned how to combat that. But
See, that's my point though, is that you can get all that stuff off of
oh, Amazon,
Amazon
yeah.
and put it together, and instead of charging like $5 a bottle like some of these other ones like Bang and shit, you can actually make it for pennies on the dollar.
Uh-huh.
That's the health and fitness industry makes a shit ton of
Yeah.
money.
Neo says, as Sam was talking about it, I felt mad about it. It's the list of foods you can't have, but not enough of what you can that I wouldn't be able to deal with it. That's exactly it. That's my
Yeah.
issue.
Well, it's like the article I wrote for yesterday, I think it is, or maybe it was last Friday, was how diets are essentially a lifestyle change. Unless you plan on changing your lifestyle,
Yep.
you're just going to gain that weight back, and so you have to make decisions. So, like that's why I say the best diets are the ones that you can see yourself doing in 10 years down the road. That's
Yeah.
why I like what mine is. My Net 600 is that I can essentially eat whatever I want. I just have to keep physically active to burn it.
Well,
And let's see, and so far I've lost 3 pounds from it. I won't be able to sustain that because eventually I'll get to a weight to where I won't have any fat to burn, and so
yeah.
it'll start taking away from muscle mass. So I will have to change things up as soon as I get to the 205 mark. But in the meantime, I will, my body will utilize fat for energy, and I'll wind up burning it all. So, but it is something I can see myself doing simply because I'm really good at keeping track of my calories and having just serving sizes of snacks. Like a whole row of Oreos is not a serving.
No, it's
Two
not.
cookies, two is a serving.
That's, in all reality, keto would be something that I would be perfectly capable of sustaining. It's something I
See,
choose not to permanently go to, but it wouldn't be hard to do. Keeping
I
the,
can, well, I can see mixing a lot of keto foods in with the regular diet because,
yeah.
like, the teriyaki chicken bowl that you make is fucking amazing. Whatever you made yesterday was fucking amazing. So we've had some awesome foods on keto that I could easily incorporate.
So I'm going to talk about what I made yesterday real quick. Alyssa sent me a TikTok. And Mike's like, oh, I thought we don't make stuff off TikTok. I'm like, bullshit. Most of the shit I found on TikTok is fucking phenomenal.
Then you're not watching the same ones I am.
So it's using the Instapot and you brown up your favorite ground meat. And right now I can only have ground turkey or ground chicken, and there's just something wrong with eating ground
See,
chicken.
wait,
I don't.
before you go that far, you hate. She said as we're walking through the store, I hate this stuff. I hate ground turkey. Okay, now continue.
Yeah. Okay, so that was a lie. I don't hate it. It's just not my favorite. I'd rather have ground beef. If I'm eating ground meat, I'd rather have eat ground chicken. It just weirds me out a little bit. Like,
Instead of a chicken and meat grinder.
yeah. But so I used the
Feathers.
ground turkey last night or yesterday. You brown that up, and it all is in the Instapot. Add, and the lady on TikTok says you add whatever mushrooms, onions, peppers. I threw in the mushrooms and I had some peppers. I didn't have an onion, so I didn't throw in an onion.
Oh, I have onions.
Oh, and then
They're probably dried husks right now, but
right, and
actually I threw them
then
away. So
you buy broccoli slaw,
yeah,
which
that's
it's like ground up broccoli and carrots, and I don't even know, but whatever, it's broccoli slaw. You put it in there, and then I added some of the sugar-free tomato sauce I have that I use while I'm doing keto, so it's okay for the Pure 21 also. She added crushed tomatoes into hers, and then Italian seasoning and the other seasonings that were already in my tomato sauce.
yeah, I can see that.
Stir it all up. You put it on high pressure for 9 minutes, and it cooks the. And Mike was like, "Oh, that's gonna be so gross," and I'm like, "Try this. It's awesome. It was so freaking good.
It was. I was impressed.
It was
I'm not a
so
fan of
good."
cooked. Well, I'm not a fan of cooked broccoli, but the
But
way that everything was put together, I didn't even taste the broccoli.
I didn't even
There was
tell
a
I didn't tell
slight.
Mike that there was broccoli in it until I had him taste it.
Yeah, there's a slight slaw aftertaste, but I think that was more of whatever's in the slaw. I didn't taste the broccoli at all.
Yeah.
It was kind of like how when you have well, that shredded salad, I guess slaw, I guess, without the
Yeah.
coal part.
Right?
Shredded vegetables or whatever the fuck it is. That's what I tasted. It tasted more like romaine lettuce,
Yeah.
kind of, but it was just a slight aftertaste of it. When I took the bite, it was fucking amazing. It was good stuff.
I ate it cold last night because I took it to work and I didn't want. I
I
was
can see it.
so hungry. I was so hungry. I was like, "Fuck this! I'm not even heating it up." And I ate it cold. I was like, "Shit, this is a good cold."
Yeah. Oh, see, that's something else I haven't made in a while. Is
Oh,
my
your pasta?
my chicken pasta. That stuff's good, hot or cold too.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's the thing is there's so many good things to eat, but my problem with the Pure 21 is I'm just not creative enough to be like, "Oh, okay, this is what I can do." And there's not enough out there that I guess I probably could search Pure 21 recipes maybe and come up with some.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like it's structured enough or
So you need something that's like, well, like with Lean for Life. Lean for Life, we had okay. This is what you eat
this
on
is
day
when you
one.
eat it, this is what
This is
yeah.
what's day two. This is what's day three.
And it was
So you
like
need something that's like
this is what
telling you what to do.
yeah, it was like this is
Kai.
what's allowed, this is when it's allowed. Or I need something that's super flexible like keto that has just some basic these are what your macros need to be, this is how you need to do it. Have fun, you know?
Mm.
It's between those two that I struggle with. Like cuz Lean for Life while I could do it, I just felt it was too restrictive for me.
Yeah.
But at least it told me what to fucking do. At least I knew what
Yeah.
I was supposed to like for Lean for Life, you have a protein snack. Yes, you eat 5 times a day, but your snacks need to be protein. And it tells you what proteins are allowed, and this is what
Yeah.
is allowed, and this is it.
3
Not
ounces of this, 3
yeah.
ounces of that.
It
Yeah.
doesn't give you that vague opening of well, and it doesn't tell you this is what a serving of is of this. In the book it says let me find the page. Right here. So, the rule of thumb is a fist is about 1 cup. Well, my hand's so much bigger.
Yeah.
My fist is bigger than 1 cup. A
Well,
thumb,
they're probably also basing off of women who are like 5'5",
I
you know,
know.
6'2".
My thumb or a thumb is about 1 ounce is what it says. So, and a handful is 3 ounces. Well, I can tell you my handful is more than 3 ounces.
Yeah.
So it's just a little bit frustrating that it's not a little
So
bit
it would
more
be
structured.
so it'd be perfect for somebody who has more organizational skills,
Yes, that's what I was saying.
whose life isn't nearly as chaotic as ours.
Yes.
Because my life is wall to wall chaos, but part of my chaos is because of you. So get out of my house.
I'm sorry.
No, I want my office back.
Oh, let's see.
Go
Neo says
go
I
live with your
took the
cousin.
broccoli slaw and made it with Asian seasoning. Oh, that would probably be really good too.
I
So it'd
wonder if
be
you could do
like
the.
an egg roll in a bowl instead of.
Well, that's why I'm wondering if you use the broccoli slaw as part of that chicken teriyaki bowl that you make with the cauliflower rice.
Mhm.
So that'd be closer to like an egg roll minus the shell.
Yeah, I have a couple recipes for
Because we do chicken
an
now.
egg roll in a bowl. Is what everybody calls it. Is
Um,
because it just doesn't have the wrapper.
hmm. I
I
don't
gotta
know.
look into.
I like doing the like we use the Carb Smart. I like the Carb Smart tortillas.
Mhm.
Um, like when I do the breakfast burrito, you don't even realize that it's a Carb Smart tortilla. It tastes just like a regular tortilla,
They're pretty good. I like those a
but it's
lot.
like half the carbs and like I think 30 calories less than normal. But they're filling, and
Mhm.
I like using those. Um, Neil says, actually, Sam, egg roll bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, egg roll in a bowl.
So
I still would like to go to Jack in the Box, get the teriyaki bowl, so
and
that we
then
can pick it
compare it.
apart and then make yours and then do a side by side.
We need to start doing that.
Because I bet you that would be a hell of a difference because the teriyaki bowls that you make out of the cauliflower rice, you get a huge serving. It's like this fucking big, and it's like filling, and it's only 120 calories total. But it has the cauliflower rice, has the chicken. I think we had onions in it one time.
I've put
Uh,
onions and mushrooms in it.
Mushrooms, yeah. It was really, really good. So I think that's probably what I want for lunch.
Today?
Well, no, because then we have to plan it to where we can actually show them side by side.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right, never mind then.
So let's plan for our first doing that video. I have one
When you're
more
on
week.
keto
I have one more week of Pure 21
after this.
after this. So I'm on week 2 right now, and then I have one more week. Let's plan to do our first video. We'll try for the chicken. The
Um, which one? The Cane's chicken recipe?
yeah.
If you can find it. You'll have to do
It's
some.
not a find it. I have to experiment with it because
Yeah, I was
it's
gonna say this time write it down though, because the
yeah.
one time she made it, I shit you not, it tasted just like Cane's chicken strips, and it was awesome. So Sam needs to write these recipes down so that she can actually do them again,
Yeah.
because it was good.
Well,
It
that's
was really good.
Neo says take the fast food version of foods and make them keto. Yeah, that's one of the things we
Yeah,
want to do.
that's what I was talking about. Is that we wanted to do the Cane's chicken. Let's see if we can find some kind of keto bread for the bread that you get with it,
Oh,
and some kind of keto friendly fry, and then make a Cane's 3-piece meal versus a keto 3-piece meal. And
yeah.
I would like to do the nutritional value between the two and the cost to make them.
Yeah. So we might not be able to have the video out that first week, but we should be able to at least start planning it and actually get that done.
Yeah.
Because I'll have
So
to do some experimenting to
I would
be
like,
able to share the recipe on the chicken.
yeah, and then yeah. So if you have any other food stuffs you'd like us to experiment to see if we can come up with a keto recipe for, leave in the comments down below.
Yeah, because I would definitely like to start doing that.
My ideas right off the bat: Cane's chicken and
The
Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box teriyaki
And
bowls.
I would like to find ways to replace Taco Bell but I'm not sure if that's possible, especially since they keep discontinuing the fucking Mexican pizza. We've done Mexican pizzas here before, but not keto friendly,
No,
and they were good.
they were
So
so
we know
good.
how to do them. We just don't know how to do them with keto.
Yeah.
I would love a keto version of the Mexican pizza.
I don't know
So,
if that would
like,
necessarily be possible because you can't do the refried beans.
but you can blend up lentils, and those are fairly close. I wonder if that would work.
I don't know. A Big Mac would
Big
actually be
Mac,
pretty
there we go.
easy. I could do a Big
That would
Mac.
be, yeah. We could. I wouldn't mind a Big Mac. Get some keto buns.
Yeah.
Mexican pizza's back. It's supposed to be, but not here.
The last time we went to Taco Bell, 2 Taco Bells was sold. One said it was discontinued again. The other Taco Bell said that it was
That they
just
were
sold
sold
out.
out. Like, fuck you guys. Yeah, I bet it's there in a lot of places, but not here.
No, it just keeps
'Cause,
like people went nuts and were like, "Okay, buy them all."
well, it's like when they opened up. What fucking burger place was that? They just
In-N-Out.
opened up.
It's
In and out,
In-N-Out
and
here
it's
in
not
Colorado.
even that good.
It's still got a fucking line. Alyssa and I still haven't gone In-N-Out because I was like, I would rather fly to fucking California than wait in this fucking line. Pizza Hut I could easily do. I have a ton of keto pizza recipes.
Yeah. Like the one I still like is mod pizza. If you guys have a mod pizza in your area, you got to try it.
Cauliflower
It's the
crust.
cauliflower crust. It's just like the
It's a thin crust.
the thin crust pizza. Fucking awesome. Keto cheddar biscuits.
Oh, see, I would love to make cheddar biscuits, but here's my problem. I can't make biscuits to save my fucking life.
No, that's right. You made the sauce. It was Cher that made the biscuits for the restaurant.
I have had people teach me. I have tried and tried and tried to learn how to make fucking biscuits, and I can't make biscuits to save my life.
Maybe I should make them then.
Yeah.
I'm a far better cook than you are.
I don't know what it is, but something about making biscuits, they never
No comment
come
because she
out
knows
good.
I'm right.
Depends on what's being made.
No, I bet you. I don't know. Let's do this. But actually, let's see. In and Out is crazy at every location. It's like I will gladly wait in line today for Hamburger Tuesday.
Yeah.
But yeah, see, and I would rather just say fuck it and go to McDonald's.
I mean, In and
I'm
Out's good.
impatient.
I mean,
In-N-Out's
honestly,
supposed- well,
In and Out's
the whole
good, but
name.
it's not good
whole
enough to wait
premise-
in line for 2 fucking
Yeah.
hours.
The whole premise of the name is that you're in and out, not if you're standing in line all day. I'd rather just go home and round up some turkey or chicken. Anyway, but yeah, if there's any specific meals, let me know. Either on any of the videos, because I pay attention to all of the comments on all the videos. So like, my go-tos are the 3-piece meal from Cane's, Jack in the Box teriyaki bowl, and anything from Taco Bell. I haven't seen any keto-friendly shells though. Like I was even looking the other day, and all I
Like,
could
what do you-
find, like anything is there a way to get keto-friendly shells
Like
for like if
taco
we do Taco
shells?
Bell? Like we can do the burritos because of the Carb Smart does the burrito roll or the wraps. Carb Smart, and they're good.
There's a couple ways
So
you can
those we can do.
do shells. Hold on 1 second.
Neo says, I've only been to In-N-Out once since I've moved to Texas. I've never been. And I'm still getting it. Oh my god.
So
More work just comes my way.
like
Anyway.
there's a couple recipes that I have, but they're not like you make them with fried cheese to make taco shells. It's actually pretty good. Or like Neo said there's a chicken crust shell that I have a recipe for. You pound out the chicken and do a crust like that.
It's like you can pound out a chicken, but you can't do a ground chicken.
So on another TikTok thing, apparently you can make chips with chicken in the air fryer.
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen
And
it.
you like take and you pound it out. You roll it out really, really flat,
Well, the
and
the
you air
the
fry it.
Ninja, the Ninja
Yeah,
has a setting for food dehydrator,
yeah.
so we
No,
can
this
actually
isn't.
make like.
No, this is like like air fried, like chips.
Well, I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, it would be able to do that, especially since it has a setting for food dehydrator.
So.
Oh, I just got a notification. Join Anna and Michael in following. It trails off.
Yeah.
Like it's the default Twitter thingy
Oh.
because I have Anna and I both follow Kathy Zant from. She used to work at WordFence, which is one of my favorite companies, but she
Yeah.
went on to a different one.
Ah.
I met her in person when I was in Kansas City. She's awesome. Anywho,
Anywho.
let's wrap this up.
Okay.
So yeah, leave us any ideas. Let's see. We got to write down. Do you have a place to write that down? So because I'm going to forget. Write down Big Mac, and I will automatically remember the Mexican pizza because that is my jam, and so I'm constantly looking for a way to do that here. We
Where's
can do
my
them,
recipe notebook? You just
but
gave it to me.
I want to do one that's keto friendly.
Oh, right here.
Ground chicken for shells. Yeah.
Okay, so I have my keto ice cream recipes in this book that I want to try. But I will add a page right here.
Okay. So we got to start writing down the recipes for everything so we can make videos on them. And that's probably
Okay.
going to be mostly up to you because I have enough shit on my plate as it is.
Keto pizza, Big Mac.
Oh, I can see you doing a Big Mac. Oh, I want a Big Mac now. And actually, if I'm hitting 13,000 steps today, I can have a Big Mac.
I'll tell you the same thing I just told your daughter. DoorDash it.
I am not going to DoorDash McDonald's.
Okay, then.
I am not DoorDashing Dick.
Well, she's like, if you have time
Lazy
after the
ass.
stream, can you take me to KFC to get a famous bowl? Because I can eat that, because my mouth doesn't hurt because the chicken's a little softer. And I was like, I'm not going to have time. DoorDash it. She's like, I'm broke. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't ever take that money out of your account. So just use that. So.
Bunch of lazy fucking people.
It's not lazy. I don't have time to run her over to KFC, make my lunch, eat lunch, get ready for work, and go to work from the time we're done. She cannot walk to KFC. Let's see. What other... I have pizza, okay. Right now I have keto pizza, Big Mac, Mexican pizza, keto cheddar biscuits, Cane's chicken.
I'll have to look to see what kind of restaurants we have around here. Aside from Cane's, Taco Bell, and McDonald's.
What? Let's see, Cane's chicken.
Jack in the Box. Yeah. Kind of excited, actually.
So I have a few things. That's
especially if we can make viable options that are cheaper to buy.
Yep. Awesome. Okay, so to wrap it up, Pier 21. I mean, I feel like it has been worth it. I feel it's not necessarily for me, but a more organized person probably would really succeed well with it.
I don't know, 13 pounds in a week is nothing to scoff at.
No, it's really not. I'm not, but just organizationally and being able to do it properly and everything, I feel like. but I don't feel like it was waste of my money at the same
Yeah.
time. I definitely think trying it.
So what you'll have to do is do a wrap up video for after the 3 weeks is up.
Yeah.
So probably that following Tuesday.
Yep.
You start on a Sunday, right?
Monday. I started on Monday.
Okay.
So I'll be
you'll
finished.
be done on a Sunday,
Yeah, let's see.
and so that Tuesday we'll do a
I will be
review.
done the 19th. Sunday the 19th will be my last day.
Cool.
So
All right.
awesomeness. Everybody have a great week, and we'll see you next week.
Yep. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.